Okay. Well, the market's opened up. It's been a while since I've been streaming. Also, you will notice that I'm streaming the NQ futures. The stock scanner is still out there. I've been kind of focusing on futures. I got a bunch of Bullnox accounts that I'm actually trading. And I did build some indicator and strategies for Klon Tower, but I think I need to just move on over. Right now, I'm on Ninja Trader, and I need to move over to Ninja Trader because, for one, more people use it. Uh, Second of all, it's free basically. Because I'm using it with Bullnox prop firm. Um, okay, so let me explain the screen. This right here, this is a 15-second Heiken Aschke chart. That's 15 seconds. And I'll explain why I have 15 seconds, because I have a strategy that I have developed that I've passed one evaluation using it already. And over here on the top right, we have a 1 minute, and then the bottom right, we have a 5 minute. Then I can flip over here and look at a daily. As you can see here, the daily is just selling off. So the daily is kind of selling off. We'll see what we can do. What I need to do is stop talking and set up the rest of the strategies. You don't see them, but I have them automatically trading. I'll go over stuff here in a little bit. 17, because I got some custom. This yellow and blue lines, these are custom indicators. That's a custom indicator that I wrote. I'll explain everything. I'll explain why I'm using Heiken Aschke. I think it's, yeah, Heiken Aschke, not ASCII, Heiken Aschke. Heiken Aschke stands for a Japanese word of, I think it's, middle candle, mediocre, something like that. Average candle. Yeah, I think average candle. Average is what it stands for. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up again. Let me set up the rest of my new strategy. Yeah, these are strategies that I've been working on. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm working on. Let me set this up real quick. I think the account, I better come off here. I'm gonna do the EMA scalper one. It's gonna be, what account? 22 on the hotkey. Okay, so account 22. Heiken Aschke. Second, we're going to be setting up the 15-second and just one contract. That's going to be on account 22. Account 22 is 52,100, so only about $900, and then I'll pass that one. I got another one that's 52,600, about $400 away from passing. That one I kind of screwed up myself. I was like $20 away from passing, then I kind of effed it up myself. So, oh well. This is 22 on each deck. Here, let me blank this out. I'm going to blank that out real quick just to, okay. Okay. 934. Let me turn these bad boys on at about 935. I think the code's already there, so it's not going to trade anything from 935. And I think it's 1145 is when it shuts off again. Here. Let me turn them on. So we got count 17, 50,800. That was trading the NQ scalper and then the EMA scalper. Then account 2022. Account 2022. Okay. So 17. Let me let me come over here. Here, I need to blank out the screen again. Let's do Rhythmic Trader Pro. Rhythmic Trader Pro, I think. Yeah, I just need to get Rhythmic Trader Pro involved as a backup just in case something crazy happens. And then I'll start explaining all this stuff that I have. Alrighty. So, all right, Rhythmic Trader Pro. We got some positions here. I'll just close that out. I'll come over here. Boom. Boom. All right. Screen's back on. I didn't want to just show any account information or anything like that. I mean, quite frankly, I don't think it really matters, to be quite honest. I mean, it's only evals. It's not like it's a personal account. Which I'll be trading a personal account here pretty soon if these strategies actually work really good. I'm gonna have them running probably until like 9:36. I'll have them running at least till 11:30, 11:45, and then I think I don't think they take any trades after 11:45, and then it kicks back on at like 1 o'clock. Okay, so we got account 21. So I'm using a Heiken Aschke chart, and there's a reason why. Oh shoot, I forgot to. I don't have my Wes term up. No, I don't have Wes term up. Okay. Here, I need to recompile that indicator. Because I made a setting to it. Let me take a look at this. I got my algos running, so we'll see what they do. And then the hotkey trader. This is a custom add-on that I wrote a couple of days ago, and I've been testing it. Right now, I'm going to be testing it on on the evals. It's just hotkeys. I know NinjaTrader has hotkey set up. I just want a little bit more. I want it more robust. So I'm just writing my own. I've been a software engineer for over 15 years. I worked in DC for the government as a contractor. So yeah, I wrote my own hotkey trader add-on. I'm going to be releasing the hotkey trader add-on. So people, it's going to take me a while to get things locked in. Once it's locked in, you can go to Ticker Zcan's site and actually download it. I'm going to have everything set up. I'll have it set up so you can download the hotkey trader add-on. You can download these indicators. I'll explain these indicators here pretty soon. Let me go to, is it 99.1, win repo, indicators. I think it's that one, yeah. Okay. I need to recompile that indicator and redo it. Yeah, there it is. I actually changed that. This indicator, I've got, it might actually be recompiling. Yeah, it recompiled. I didn't have to bring it up. Somehow, when I recompile anything, the add-on pops up. I need to take care of that. The Ninja Trader uses, let me shut this down because I don't need this now. And I think I need to reinstall the indicator because I don't think it actually updates. Was it smooth hike and ASCII? Let's go ahead and remove that. Click apply, then we'll just go ahead and re-add it. Smooth hike and ASCII. Okay, this smooth hike and ASCII, let me go ahead and apply this. Let me change the color. I need to change that color. I want to change it to gold. Click apply. There we go. This right here. Okay, this. If people don't understand about hike and ASCII, there's a problem with hike and ASCII. And all it does is just get it's the average bar price. That's basically all it is. It's a great trend indicator. It just shows you the average bar price. That's all. So, and a lot of people just use the hike and ASCII, and that's it. Which I don't agree with that. I read some research papers on some of these. I read some research papers on some of the institutions that have these high frequency trading algos and also the regular trading algos. Let me make sure that the darn site is actually live. I don't think we are live, are we? Yes, we are. Yeah, we live. Okay. Studio to grow your channel or business today. Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, we're live. Let me actually go here and check to see the analytics. No, not the analytics. Was it details? I just want to see customization. No. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Live chat. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we're good. Oh, wait a minute. That's the analytics. What is this? That's what I was looking for. Ultra low latency. Okay, yeah, ultra low latency. Okay, so this is basically what we have here. We have a hike and ASCII. It just gets the average price. So what I did was I read some research papers on institutions and how they use hike and ASCII, and they actually do use it, and they also use it in high frequency trading, but they only use it as like a confirmation. So when you use hike and ASCII, what I've done for the code, as you can see here, it says first and second. This is the EMAs, okay, and I'm using 3, 8, 9, 21, and then I'm using a smoothing EMA period of 9. This smoothing period of 9 just takes 9 bars for 15-second chart. It takes 9 bars back and kind of gets the average of the smooth. Now, this right here, the yellow line, as you can see here, the blue line is the open, and I can ask you is the close. Now, the close is actually the current price, okay? But we have that, and then we have it over here. Okay, now, as you can see here, do not be trading this thing. If you're, don't be trading this thing when it crosses over. Be like, oh, that's a sign to go short, and just start shorting it, and then says, oh, when it crosses up, we can go long. No, 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 no. That's not how you use it, so please don't do that. I mean, you might make money. I haven't back tested that, but you might make money. I just don't do that. What I like to do is look for stuff like this. I like to look for a nice move up, and then we have a nice pullback. As you can see right here, right up in here, we have a nice pullback. And the lines, the open is deviating, it's diverging from the close, from the blue line. It's diverging. So I get in on the break of this, and then I just go ahead and put a maybe if I get in like a couple contracts or something, I might take some off and move to a break even, and then try to go from there. We have another pullback. You could add to it right here and just keep going. I basically trade it with micro pullbacks, how I trade pre-market pump and dump pieces of crap. You know, when they get the when you get the pump and dumps between like 7 and 8:30 that have the news releases, that's how I kind of trade the NQ, to be quite honest. But that's how we're supposed to be trading this thing. And if we kind of look back, of course, the market's kind of dumping. If we look at the daily, yep, it's taking a big old turd today. Let's see if we can't get some. Okay, this little arrow right here says that we go long right here. Of course, you would have gotten stopped out. I mean, it's pre-market. You don't want to be trading pre-market, to be quite honest, on the NQs. There's no volume there. We had a micro pullback here. You could have gotten in here. This one is telling us there's a buy trigger. I mean, you basically would have gotten break even, maybe a point or two. This is just pre-market. You really don't want to be trading pre-market. Plus, yeah. Let's see if we actually get a signal for the market, but the market's selling off. And right now, my strategy, my algos are only trading longs. So if the market's selling off, I'm not going to get any trades today. I mean, if we get a bounce, we could. Okay, this is basically what you want to do with this system here, with this smoothing, because how can I explain this? The height and ASCII it's just the average price, okay? And I'm going off of a 15-second. Now I'm mainly looking at the 1 minute right here in the top right, mainly looking at the 1 minute. Now this height and ASCII right here just goes off of this one. This one goes off of the 9 smoothing period. Okay, so it looks back 9 periods, and then what I like to look for is only take trades off the 15-second height and ASCII when the 1 minute is moving up. So if you're down in this area, you never want to be taking long. So I'm going to be trying to take a long up in this area. Okay. Plus, you really want to be looking at the 5 minute for some confirmation. See right here, from like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock is just selling off right here, and the close, the blue line's the open, and the yellow line's the close. This line right here, this is a 5 minute chart, but these yellow and blue lines are height and ASCII smoothed out with the 9 period EMA. So I kind of coded height and ASCII together to try to get us a trend. So if they're diverging, they're spreading apart, this is where you want to be taking shorts, is right up in this area. So like from like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, you can be taking shorts. So from like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, you could have been taking some shorts right up in here. So anything right up in here would be good. I mean, you had a it kind of slammed down, and then we kind of had a little micro bounce right up in here, and then you could have gotten in on the break of that and kind of go down. Try to get yourself, I mean, you could have got yourself like maybe 10, 15 points. You're not going to get the whole move. You just want a little bit of piece of the pie. That's really all you want. You just want a piece of the pie, people. And then the hotkey trader. Hotkey trader is pretty good. Right now, the instrument is just hard coded for the NQ deck 25. That's all it's coded for. Like right now we're moving up, and this right here, the smooth Heiken-ASCII lines are kind of spreading apart, so you don't want to be looking for shorts. Okay, that's the main thing. Don't be looking for no shorts. Let's see what we can get here. In this hotkey trader, the hotkey trader can't be clicked on into the chart here. Also, you need to have the chart trader on. So you need to come over here. I mean, if you have the chart trader off, you need to have the chart trader on. I mean, it's not ready for download. I'm just testing this out. But it has to be on, okay? I mean, if you come here and you go to playback and then you try to hit shift 1, it's going to error execute an object ref. Okay, so it's going to give you an error. You actually need to have your account chosen, okay? Let's see what we can do here. I don't know. We got 74. Yeah. What was it? 50,400. I mean, we could possibly try and get something. That was a bad fill. That was an extremely bad fill, people. Why did it fill way the heck up there? What the heck? I don't know why it's showing way up there. Okay. I don't know why the heck it showed way up there, but I'm 55% profitable. Why? What the heck? I don't know what the heck that was. But if you look at this right here, that says $55. I was up a lot more. I don't know what the heck that was. Platform going crazy on me. Yeah, that was just hotkeys. So I just hit shift 1 and then shift 1 again. I got in like 2 contracts. Then I took profit on one, and then I did a shift E, and then I moved to a break even. This is account 21. Yeah. Maybe I don't, you know what, to be quite honest, I wasn't even looking at the 1 minute when I did this fill. Here, let me switch this over to Sim 01. Let me switch this one over to Sim 01. Let's just test this real quick. So it looks like we're trying to get a bounce off of it. I mean, 1 minute, the 5 minutes kind of red, so it could kind of sell off. I just want to see. Okay, that fill was good. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. That feels good. I just hit shift 1. When I hit shift E to move the break even, if it will do anything. This is a sim. I'm just testing to make sure. Shift 1 again, as you can see right now I'm in 2 contracts. I mean, you just hit Shift S to sell the contract real quick, or you can hit Shift 2. If you hit Shift 2, whoops, you need to be, the hotkey trader needs to be connected. If you hit Shift 2, like right now, I'm just going to hit Shift S, sell a contract, Shift E to move to a break even, and then what I can do is just kind of move this up here and kind of get out. Kind of like stop me out, just kind of ride it up. So the hotkey trader is working. The Shift E for break even is definitely working for the longs, as you can see. Last night I was messing around with it. I had a little problem with the move to break even when it's in the short. Okay, so there we go. Let me go to strategies. Yeah, the strategies are enabled, but nothing's going on. The market's kind of slow right now. Market's kind of slow. Let's switch back over to account 21. That money I made on the sim, how much was that? 185. Yeah, as you can see here, that's just the sim. I don't know why that fill showed way the heck up there. I don't know why it showed way the heck up there, but oh well. Let's go back to account 21. Let's switch this back over to account 21. Let's see if we can get some trades. I'm not going to take anything, but as you can see here on the 1 minute, the smooth EMA lines right here, this is a 1 minute chart, but the lines, these right here, these are not moving averages. This is the open. The yellow is the current, the close of the 1 minute Heikin ASCII, and the blue line is the open. So you only want to be taking trades when it's above those smooth Heikin ASCII lines, okay? And once it's trading below the yellow line, the yellow line, then you only want to be looking for shorts. Trying to stay focused here. I need to go back to my strategies, and just in case. Holy smokes! What the heck just happened? Did we have news come out? 957. What the hell? That's a gap up. That's a what? Financialjuice.com. Let's go to financialjuice.com. Oh my word! They want me to sign in, and I've tried to give them my sign in. Everything's correct, but they just won't sign in. So, all right, screw you. Let me ask people what would you guys want? Would you want what I'm thinking about doing? I need to look into this, but I would like to have a news feed right in NinjaTrader. So we're gonna have a news feed to see, hey, what's going on? What's going on with like PMI, CMI, what's going on with non-farm payroll? Kind of have like, hey, these are the dates. This is the what's happening today as far as news, things like that. Would you even want an add-on for NinjaTrader like that? Just let me know what you want. I don't know what the heck that was. You either pop or I'm selling you. Yeah. All right, this counts up 145. As you can see right here, that accounts up 145 for the day. I kind of like the hot. Excuse me. I kind of like the hotkey trader. I was able to get in pretty quick, and once it popped, I just moved to break even to protect the capital. And there's a reason why I did take the trade. I mean, yeah, we've extended quite a bit. I mean, we had a big, huge pop right here. We kind of pulled back. As you can see here, the Heikin-Aschke lines are moving up. They're moving up. So, and they are spread apart. So that's telling you it's a bullish trend because the yellow line is above the blue. We're definitely in a bullish trend. We had a pullback here. Now you could have gotten in right here, okay, and then you can put your stop down below here, okay, or below the blue smooth Heikin-Aschke line, okay. And then, of course, you got that pop. You would have gotten yourself like 20 points on that if you would have gotten in down here. I mean, I just got in right here because it was breaking this area, this little tiny double top right here, because we kind of had a pullback, and then we were breaking that, and that's what I was looking for, and my stop was down here. But we got a pop, and then what I did was, as soon as we got a pop, I just Shift E. I have it down here so people can see. Shift E, set break even stop. So I set a break even stop. Now, yesterday what I did was, and I need to add that code in, like an offset. I'm going to have a setting for people to use where you can come in here and you can set an offset for your break even. So let's say, as you can see when I did do a Shift E, it moved it right to a break even, which was great. But what if you want to do a break even, like break even 4 ticks and try to get yourself a point? I mean, why get stopped out on a break even? You can do like an offset, like 4 plus 4. So it's going to set your average price to like let's say your average price is 25,360 plus 4. So then it's going to be 25,361. So you'll get 1 point, which is fine. And that's what you that's what you want to do. If you're going to get stopped out, at least try to pay a little bit for the commissions and also the slippage. Okay, right now you do not want to be going long. You do not want to go long, and there's a reason why. And you kind of don't want to go short. Yes, the lines are crossing over, and you could make quite a bit of money by scalping it and trying to go on short down in this area. But if you look at the 1 minute and the 5 minute, look what it's doing. We're in a bullish uptrend on the 1 minute. We've got a big, huge gap up right here on a 5 minute. So, we really don't want to be doing this. We don't want to be going short. Why the heck you want to go short when the Heikin-Aschke smooth indicator is in a bullish uptrend? That's telling you on the 1 minute Heikin-Aschke that we're in a bullish uptrend. Now, once we start closing below and we start going down like this, down up in here, or this right here, yeah, we can do that. Or this right up in here, yeah, we can do that. We can go short. Go ahead, go short. What I'm thinking what's going to happen right now is we're just going to chop around. We're just going to chop around. That's all we're going to be doing today. Just chop, 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 chop. Look at the daily down there in the bottom right. I mean, we're coming off of a holiday. It's December 1st. We're coming off of a holiday. I just don't think there's not going to be much going on, to be quite honest. I just wanted to get a video out here and try to show people, hey, this is the indicator that I'm looking at. I don't know if I want to be putting the buy signals in there quite yet. Um, I mean, it's the same logic that I have for the. You know, we could possibly try to go short here. I don't know if it'll work. It's kind of leery because yeah, we're getting a tail. I don't like that tail. I mean, look. I mean, look. I mean, look. Yeah. See, I don't. Yeah, that tail's just not good. Not good. Not good. I don't like that tail. This tail right here is being pushed up. Plus, we had a nice little pop and we kind of ran. So you know, we're in a bullish trend. I ain't gonna screw with it. All you need is a couple good trades. I mean, as you saw me just take 2 trades and I'm up 145. I mean, 145 bucks ain't much. It's just one account. I don't copy trade. Copy trading is good when you're all green. It's good, but when you're red, it sucks because all your accounts get hit. I like rotating accounts, to be quite honest. I like to rotate them. We might get a. I mean, account 21. I gotta trade this thing because it's going to get reset here pretty soon. You either pop or I'm going to drop your booty. I'm going to try to get at least a point out of this. Yeah. So we're just going to chop around. I mean, I'm up 255 bucks, as you can see right here. I'm up 255 bucks. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this account here is 52,600. This one's 52,150, 51,009. That's like 52,000, about 25 bucks, and that's up 52 grand. And this is 51. That one's 50,800, 50,700. These 3 accounts I blew up manual. 2 of them I blew up because I was testing the algos and stuff, and they kind of blew up. One of these accounts, boy, I had a fiasco. Man, it was a pretty crappy morning that morning. 9:30, the market was up and running, and I was like, yeah, I was ready to go. And then all of a sudden, you won't believe what happened. My wireless router decided to take a crap. It took a crap, and I was in the trade. And the wireless router, I had that thing. I was a Nighthawk. I had that thing for like 8 years. It finally took a dump, and it died. And I blew up an account because by the time I got in, because I just hardwired into the cable modem. I just hardwired into it, and then when I was able to close the account, it just blew. So I just had to run over to Walmart real quick and get myself a router. Ran over there. I just got a TP-Link router, and then I just hooked it back up. Within 5 minutes, I was back online. But hey, you know, so I've blown up 3 accounts so far this month. But hey, a lot of them went out. A couple of them I was just testing stuff out, and I was manually trading, and I was testing stuff out, and I just kind of like I just didn't give a crap, to be quite honest, because I was testing it. It is what it is. I mean, what I'm trying to do now is actually get these accounts passed. And if you noticed what I did do, I see, I'm looking at the price action of this, and I ain't going long. I mean, why did I go long up in here? Why did I go long right up in here? Well, for one, that Heiken Askey, this 15-second Heiken Askey closed above the smooth Heiken Askey lines. The smooth Heiken Askey lines, they closed above. So, and it's looking back 9 periods. So, yeah, see, right now they're just pushing it down, then they're popping it up. It's just back and forth, bunch of crap. It looks like they're putting in a flag on the 1 minute, but you see this line right here, the yellow and the blue. You see how they're diverging on this candle right here? Well, that candle closed above here. So what you could do is get in down here. You don't have to do what I did and just wait till you get here and get a pop and sell one contract and move the other one to break even and try to get yourself a runner, because that's how I trade. I like to trade is, hey, boom, it pops, I sell one, I move to a break even, I try to get a runner. That's my type of trading. You can do what you do. But these lines are, as you can see here, it's diverging. And then when this one closed, what you could do is you can actually get in all up in here. I need to work on how I can. I'm not too familiar with. I don't know. You can get in down in here. You can get in up in here, and why can you get in? Because you had a nice bullish Heikin-Aschke candle right here, and also if you looked at the 1 minute, it was bullish. If you looked at the 5 minute, 5 minute is kind of bullish, as you can see right here, the Heikin-Aschke smooth lines, that's bullish. So you can get in down here. Where's your stop? Your stop could be down here. So I don't know how many points that is. Was it Control Q? Control Q? Yeah, Control Q. Like if you get in here at 56 and your stop is down here at, I don't know, 46, man, that's like a 10-point stop. But hey, I mean, you got yourself 56. Let's say you got in at 60. You got up here at 7. You got yourself 10 points. So, yeah, you got yourself a 1-for-1er. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me close that down. I'm trying to. I saw someone else's video on Ninja Trader, and they had up in here on the left, they had some drawings. I don't do a lot of bunch of trend lines and all that. You know, I know a bunch of all these stupid ass gurus want to draw these fancy trend lines and Fibonacci's and blah, 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 and have like 20 indicators on their chart. Oh my God. How can you even trade like that? Some of these charts out there, you got so many stinking indicators on, you don't even know where the hell the candle opened and closed. I'm going to run and get more coffee. So I'm up $255. The market ain't moving. Come on, man, move. Oh, you getting ready to move, ain't you? I don't know. You right up there. I mean, this is a nice flag right here. I don't need to draw no stupid trend lines. I can see it right here, boom. Then right here, boom. We got a nice little flag moving. We're at the top of the flag. What are we going to do? Who knows? I ain't going to buy it up here and hope for a breakout. For one, I wouldn't do that because, for one, the reason I took this trade right here is because these lines were separate and they were moving. So the momentum was up. Then we had to push back. Then we crossed down. Then we crossed up. Then we crossed down. As you can see right here, this is a bunch of yeah, just a bunch of consolidation. Just stay the heck away from it. You really only need 1 or 2 good trades a day. That's all. Just 1 or 2 good trades a day. I mean, think about it. Here, let me get my coffee, and then I'll explain my logic. Tomorrow probably be better, hopefully. I mean, I got one eval that's up $255. So Okay. Oh yeah. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? That's why I didn't want to buy that buy that stuff long. Oh, look at that. We could be selling off, people. We could be selling off. I don't know if I want to try and go for a short because look at 5 minutes. 5 minutes bullish. I kind of want everything to line up. I want the 5 minute. If I'm going to be going short, I want the 5 minute looking like this right here, moving down. I want the 1 minute to be moving down, and I'll be taking the Heiken ASCII triggers on that to go short. So because I'm going to explain the logic. I like right now I'm up $255 on one account, but I do want to explain something. I mean, look at this wick up here. You got wick. There's like two spinning tops or whatever. You got a it looks like a shooting star right here. This is a 5 minute chart. You got the shooting star right here. We kind of popped up here and we kind of pushed down. Okay, then we broke the low of that and we're kind of pushing down. But look at this. We got a wick pushing it up. We have way too many wicks on the top and wicks on the bottom. I don't like this. What we could do is just come down here to the 25,323 to this 5 minute smooth Heiken ASCII line. And because the logic that I wrote, this goes off of a 5 minute Heiken ASCII. Okay. Like if you actually, is that the data series? No, that's not data series. What? Show data box. I want to show no data box. I want data series. Let's go to Heiken ASCII. We'll go to a five minute, and we'll go to apply. Then we'll go to OK. Okay, so this is a 5 minute Heiken ASCII. Okay, and basically what it's looking for, we had a buy trigger. So if you were looking at a 5 minute on this indicator on a Heiken ASCII chart, you had a buy signal right there. That right there, had a buy signal. So if you would have got in there on like 25, let's say you got in at 354. So let's say you got in at 354 and moved up to the top here, like 374. You got yourself about 20 points on you got yourself, you scalped 20 points right there. 20 points, you can be done for the day. That's about a $400. That's like a $400 day on one account. You're done for the day. Go hang out, go do something. You got yourself a little scalp right there. But you want to be careful about taking trades when it's already moved. You want to be taking them down up in here, okay? We had a break of the of this right here, and as you can see here, it's moving up. And Heiken ASCII, the average price, this is what this does. It just shows the average. So this yellow line and the blue line, what I do with the logic is I take it goes off the current chart. Okay, the current chart data series, which right now we're on the 5 minutes. So the smooth Heiken ASCII lines are going off a 5 minute Heiken ASCII smooth. Now there's more logic involved in this. There's a lot more logic involved in this, just other than just Heiken ASCII with the smooth lines. Let me move this back over to a regular minute chart. Okay, so that's the 5 minute, and yes, we're in a bullish trend, but as you can see right here, this right here, yeah, you could have gotten in here and got yourself a little pop, get yourself about 10, 15, 20 points right there, easily 10, 15 points, and be done for the day. Why can you be done for the day? Because this account, as you can see here, this account's up $255, okay? Now, if you, let's say you have, let's say you have 5 funded accounts. Let's say you do $255. And let's say you don't copy trade all 5 of them. That's kind of stupid. But let's say you do 2 accounts. You're copy trading 2 accounts. That's $255 times 2. That's $510. Let's just average it out to $500. Okay, so that's $500 for 2 accounts. Okay, that's fine. And let's say you can do that not 5 times out of the day. Let's say I mean, 3 times, 3 days out of the week, you can average about $500. Okay, I mean, let's say, you know, 2 days out of the week you had a green, you had a red. You know, I mean, that's like there. That's, I mean, what, $1,500 for the week? For the month, you're making $6,000. That's good. That's off 1 contract. If you do 2 contracts, you're above 6 figures for a year. So, you know, when some people say, "Oh, a couple $100 a day ain't good," well, when you're doing it between multiple accounts, it adds up. It really does. It adds up. Don't be so uptight about trying to get a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1. Please, if you want any advice from a trader that has been trading for over 10 years, if you want any advice that's going to help you, what I can tell you is do not listen to these stinking gurus out here that are trading these fake accounts, trading these prop accounts. I'm not a guru. I care less if you follow me or not. I mean, a lot of these people, what they'll do, they'll like trade 2 accounts, and then at the end of the day, they'll go long one and short the other, and then it'll be like, oh well, out of my 4 accounts, I blew up 2 of them, and the other 2 were pretty decent. So I'm just going to show this one where I made the real good money, and people think I'm smart. Yeah, and really, they're not. Yeah, so just stop listening to people and these stupid gurus. And also, another piece of advice that I can possibly tell you is take all them daggone indicators, all them 10, 15, 20 indicators off your chart. Please make it simple. Just look at the price action, look at what's going on. You know, this happens with Ninja Trader. I don't know why. See how the candles got all whacked out. It's on candlestick. What does a box look like? A box is a box. Yeah, the box is the box. Now let's see if we can't move this back and try to get our candlesticks back. There we go. That's all it took. It happened when I got off the Heiken-Aschke. As you can see here, I wouldn't take this long. For one, we're kind of moving down. We're on the 1 minute, we're below the smooth lines, and on the 5 minute, we're above. We kind of bounced off the 330 right here. The open smooth line, we kind of bounced off that, and this is the blue line is this smooth Heiken-Aschke closed for a 5 minute. So this is giving you a trend. Trend is to the upside, which obviously you can see that. But as you can see here on the 1 minute, the trend is to the downside. As you can see on the 15-second Heiken-Aschke, it's on to the downside. Now, I mean, I could take this. I think that's the... No, that's strategies. This, you know, my algos have not traded anything today. It's kind of slow today. They're not really going to trade anything. Let me go to the second chart. Yeah, let's look at 30 seconds. Let's look at the 30 seconds. So we switch this over to a 30-second chart. Let me just double check to make sure my algos haven't done anything. They haven't traded anything. Nothing's really setting up. This is a 30-second chart, and then, I mean, you don't have to trade off the Heiken Ashkeys. Of course, those yellow triggers with the arrows are not going to show up. But what you can do is trade this and be like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to take scalps when the yellow line is above the blue, the open smooth. This right here doesn't go off 15-second anymore. It goes off the 30-second. And these lines right here are the smooth Heiken Ashke 30 seconds. So what I do is I take a 30-second Heiken Ashke and then I smooth it out with a EMA line, and then it goes off of there. That's the line. Now, the triggers that I use, that's a little different. You'll see, maybe if we can find one. No. You saw it on the 5-minute. What that does is it takes the Heiken Ashke price, but also what it does is that I'm using some logic for persistence for like the actual non-Heiken Ashke. Like if you're on a 30-second chart like this, it will go off the 30-second price. So, and of course there's more logic in it. I'm just not trading Heiken Ashke because just trading Heiken Ashke is not that good. You need to use other time frames and other chart types. And that's what I'm doing inside the logic. That's what I'm doing inside the logic. The research papers I read from the institutions, they are using, not all of them, but there are some of them that are using Heiken Ashke for high frequency trading, because then they take that and then they take the, I don't know if I want to take this. I don't know if I want to take this because, I mean, if I take this, look at this. The trend is down. On a 1-minute Heiken Ashke, the trend is down. So if I switch this over to a 1-minute Heiken Ashke, the yellow and blue lines are telling me that it's down. The 1-minute Heiken Ashke, which is the open, which is this yellow line that's going back 9 periods. So it's going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going back to here. It's telling me that the trend is down. Don't take it. Don't take it. I don't care what the 30 seconds telling me that we were popping. I got all giddy and everything. I'll tell you, I was ready to go try to get myself 30 points and try to go up to the top here. But then I look at the 1 minute and I'm like, man, we're just kind of sloping down. That's not a high probability trade. That's not a high probability trade. And I've already made $255. So why take a non-probability trade and just get stopped out? That's kind of stupid. I mean, could it pop up to 380? Yeah. Do I care? No. When I miss a trade, I do not give a crap. Why? Because there's another one right around the corner. Let's look at the daily. You see how the daily is still down. We had a little doji candle right there. I mean, yeah, I mean, we kind of popped up here, but the daily is not looking too hot, to be quite honest, people. The 5-minute kind of bounced off of this. It kind of bounced off of this, kind of sold off. It kind of bounced off of this little support area right up in here. It just kind of bounced off. But we're still in the downtrend. You look at the 5-minute, we're still bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle. Why try to scalp off a 30-second? No, 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 no. even if you go to a 15-second. Let's go to a 15-second. Because I use 15-second Heiken ASCII, but I'm looking at a 1 minute over here, and I'm looking at the 5 minute. They all got to line up. And they're not lining up too good. Man, we got a lot of consolidation up in here, man. Got a lot of consolidation up in there. Look at all those wicks. Wick. That's just telling me it popped and they're pushing it down. It popped, pushed it down. It popped, pushed it down. And look what happened. We finally went down. You got to read the charts. Don't be putting a bunch of indicators on there thinking they're the holy grail. And no, just read the daggone price action. That's all you got to do, people. Just read the price action. These indicators I have here, the smooth Heiken ASCII indicators I have on these charts, it's just a guideline. It's like a compass. Am I going in the right direction, people? That's all it's doing. It's just a compass. Am I going in the right direction? Yes or no? I mean, the market's selling off. That would have been a nice little scalp right there. We had a nice little push back up, and we had it almost looks like a little inside bar right there, and you could have gotten in on the break of that. I mean, you could have scalped that. The problem with my hotkey trader add-on is that the break even is only working for the long side. I tried to use the same logic for long and short, and it didn't quite work out because the orders for getting to cover a short is different than on the longs. Let's go back over to data series. Come back over here to the Heiken ASCII. Go to the second. I'm just going to do 15. Click apply. Okay. And I'm looking over here at the 1 minute. Looking over here at the 5 minute. Look at it. It's not. It's yeah. $10:30. We got about an hour, people. I've already made $255 for that one eval. It's a slow day. My word, it's a slow day. You know, I was kind of hoping to be a good day. That's why I have my algos right here. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them running on account 22, 20, 17. I got 3 of them running, but they haven't taken any trades. They have not taken any trades. So now I've taken some trades. I'm taking how many trades did I take? 2 or 3? I can't remember. Took a couple trades. Yeah, how many trades did I take? I don't know. It kind of looks like 2 or 3. I can't remember. I'm looking at the executions. Yeah, bye says yeah, it was a couple trades. I'm up 255. As you can see here, it's up 255 on account 21. I was hoping today would be good. The plan was to trade account 21, to manually trade that, and then have, it looks like we're breaking down. You probably go short right there and actually get yourself, and then as you were going short right here on the break of this, and fill that gap. As you're going short on the break of that, you want to go ahead and this is my opinion. When you go like this and you're in a short, you need to move to a break even, people. Move to a break even. If we're still not going to be pushing down anymore, and let's say you got 2 contracts, sell one. Pay yourself, sell one. Don't just give it all back. Sell one. Keep yourself a runner going. keep yourself a runner going. You probably could have made like 10 points out of that. 10 points is pretty good, people. 10 points is like 250 bucks. 200 bucks. 10 points, 200 bucks. 2 contracts, got yourself $400. Pretty much done for today. Yep, got yourself a nice little scalp right here. This is, and also I do want to tell you, this is what I like to look for. Of course, I'm not trading it. I'm running my mouth. Boom. This is what I like to look for. That candle right there. This candle right there is what I like to look for. And the reason I like to look for that, here, I'll show you one second. I need to get better at Ninja Trader. The add-on and the indicators and the strategies I write is all C#, which is pretty, it's a pretty decent language, to be quite honest. Okay, this is what I like to look for. We had a consolidation area, so we broke that consolidation area. And this is what I like to look for. We have the Heikin-Aschke candle. So there's no wick on this candle right here. And that just means we're just pushing down. Now, we opened up on this candle, so you could possibly get in around up in this area, and your stop would be right up in here, okay? And we got a nice push down. But what I really, really like to see, is this candle right here. That right there is an inside Heikin-Aschke bar. That is an inside candle. That's what I like to look for. And then once you get a break of that, you got to look at the price right here. The price, the real price right here. Yeah. Well, we got an order fill on that. All right, whatever. That's account 20. Sorry, I was I'm trying to focus here. Trying to focus here, people. So that was the exact same. That one took a stop out, and this one has a runner. So what the heck is going on here? What is that, account 20? Where's account 20? Account 20. All right, stay focused. Focus, man. Focus. 50,800 on that. It's actually a pretty nice one. We got 40-point runner. We got a runner on that one. I don't know what the heck. We're going to be hitting resistance here pretty soon, people. I'm up $870. I'm going to lock this in. It's going to stop me out. That's a big tail. Yep, that's a big tail, people. That's a big tail. That's a big old tail on that puppy dog. I don't know what the heck. Now, why the heck did that stop out and the other one kind of ran with it? I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, let's take a look at this. So the algo took a trade. 2022, but the strategies are the exact same. So why did that one get stopped out? That one sync false. It got out of sync. See? Right there. It got out of sync for some reason. It got out of sync. That one got out of sync. Let me shut this down. Let me restart it. That's back in sync. Let me shut that thing down. As you can see here, the realized one, I lost on that one because it got stopped out. Let's look at the account here, though. Okay, so this is what happened. Was account 22 took a stop out. So I lost. I got a stop out 185. Account 20 took the same stop out, okay? But then it got right back in. But then it went long, and then I noticed right here, it got out of sync. So I just had, that's why I switched over to the chart right here to manually trade it. So I had to manually trade it. So I had to manage it. And then I ended up with a $465 winner because it took a stop out and then blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah, I'm missing the trades on this. Count 22, I can, let's just switch over here to 22. Let's just switch over here to 22. So I'm down 185. I'm up 465 and up 255. Okay. Decent day, people. Decent day. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. So I'm up 255 plus I made 465 on that one. Okay, so I'm up 720, but then I was down 185. So it's a $500 day. Let's say $35 for commissions. It's like a $500 day. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, people. If I was thinking properly, this is kind of hard because right here I've got 3 strategies running. I got 3 strategies running, and that account that I took that loss on, that was actually up like $100, and I was debating about. That's why I have the hotkeys here. That was account 22, so I could have switched over here to account 22, and as soon it was up $100, I could have done a break even. Yeah, maybe I need to change the logic on that algo. So the algo did pretty good today. Yeah, that one account lost 185, but then I made 455 on the other one. So that's good. The algo got out of sync. I need to review the code and see how I can keep these things in sync. Account 22. Yeah, that one needs to be. That one needs to be done. Account 22 is down $185. I wonder if I can get that back up above account 22. Yeah. I don't think that's going to work. No. All right, people, we're up 11 points on that. Let's see if we can get a run and bring that. Ah, you son of a effer. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm down $55. I was able to bring it back a little bit. I thought we were going to get a runner, people. And we still might. I just wanted to protect the capital, scalp a little bit off of that, and then move to a break even. Yeah, look at it. It's just taking a dump. And there's a reason why I got out of it. There's a reason when that popped, there's a reason. Okay, for one, look at that. Look at that. Look, it's turding out. Okay, it's turding out on us. It's turding. It's a turd. The reason I scalped some, because I was in 2 contracts. It kind of went up, and then I kind of added to it, and then it kind of popped right up in here. It kind of popped, and then I trade this like I trade those pieces of crap pump and dump news feeding craps, low float pump and dump pieces of junk. When I trade those pre-market and I get a pop, oh boy, I sell that pop. I sell half right there. I sell half, and pre-market you can't move to a break even, but it's just a mental break even. But that's the reason I took this is because, for one, let me look at this. Can we get the global going? Can we get the, yeah, we got the global. We got the global going. Okay, let's take a look at this, people. Let's slide right on in here. Okay, so we kind of, what was the executions on that? 1037, 1048, 1046, bye-bye, 45, 1045, around 1045. Yeah, so right up in here we bought, okay, about 1045, 32, 1045. So right up in here we bought, okay? And I was feeling okay about buying it. Why? Oh, look at it now. All right, whatever. The reason I bought it is because look at the smooth Heiken-Aschke lines. For one, look at the 1 minute. Look over to your left. You see right here. Look over there, and you'll see that what we have here is we had a green candle. Let's actually look at the global 5 minute as well. As you can see here, we were moving up, and in the 5 minute, it was green. No, it was red. Okay. But on the 1 minute, it was above the smooth Heiken-Aschke lines. So I got in like 1045, right up in this candle, up in this area. I got in. Why? Because these lines were separating. They were diverging. So the momentum is up because of the smooth Heiken-Aschke lines that I have here. And that's going back 9 periods. So 9 of the 15 seconds. It's the momentum is pushing upwards. And also, if you look at the 1 minute over there to the top right, you'll see that one. It's 11 o'clock. Let me shut down this algos. I'm just going to shut them off. It's a bad day. I don't want to. Today's kind of slow. I'm just going to shut them down. Those 3 algos, I'm just going to shut them down. Okay, let's just shut them down. The line, they were separating. They were diverging. So they were diverging. They're separating. They're moving up. I'm surprised I didn't get a trigger on that. Oh, well. So they were diverging. They were moving up. How come this is not? I'm looking for the arrows. Those arrows should have triggered. Oh, well. I can teach you how to trade this. You don't need an arrow to be like, yo, buy right here, man. I want to teach you how to fish, not hand you one. So these lines, this yellow line is the Heikin-Aschke smooth line for a 15-second Heikin-Aschke, and that was diverging upwards away from the close. The blue line is the Heikin-Aschke close for 9 periods, smoothed out. Okay, so that was moving up. Okay, so that's nice. Oh, we got a nice little pop, people. We got a nice little pop. Yeah, I like that. But they were separating. They were moving up, which was pretty nice. So that's why I felt good about getting in this trade and trying to scalp you some 36, and you got yourself about. I mean, you didn't get 10 points. You got yourself a little bit of money. But as soon as it popped, but then I just had to sell half of it. I think I had like 2 contracts because I added to it. When I think when it came back down to the line here, I just kind of added to it. And when we popped right here, it popped right here. So what did I do? I sold half, paid myself, immediately moved to a break even. So I did a Shift S on the hotkey on the count 22. I did Shift 1. I bought 1 contract. If I did Shift 2, it would be 2 contracts. All the way up to 4. Shift 4 puts you in 4 contracts. And so I was already in Shift 1. I was already in the contract. It moved down. So then again, what I did was I just did Shift 1 and added to it when we kind of pulled back a little bit, got my cost average down. And then once we got that pop, I did Shift S to mark it out of 1 contract. Shift S, sell 1 contract at market. So I mark it out, and then I did a Shift E, set break even stop. Then I immediately, like I trade those pump and dump pieces of junk, low float pump and dumpers, you get the pop, you sell half, and you immediately move to a break even. Now, with the futures, I can do Shift E. And I just immediately moved to a break even because it got a pop. I sold half. I paid myself. I go to Shift E, immediately move to a break even. So I'm already in a good trade, and I'm looking for a runner. And it didn't. It stopped me out. It pumped back down, and it stopped me out. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, why didn't you just hold it and put your stop down here, and you would have made yourself like 50 points, and blah, you would have been in the money. You don't know that. You're right here. You got a tail right here. This already popped and it sold off. This is not, realistically, this wasn't a good area to get in, to be quite honest, because look at this. You see that? We had a pullback. We were running up. I was hoping we'd get a pop in a runner. Okay? I was hoping we got a pop. Okay? Then I saw a little bit of weakness coming in. So my intuition just said, sell half. I was in 2 contracts, Shift S, got into a contract, immediately moved to a break even because I'm already in a trade. And my objective, and then look at that. Are you buying that? Or are you thinking we're going to do this again? Boom. Huh? Are you buying that? Are you buying? Yeah, you might buy off of that line, and then all of a sudden it dumps down. Where are you going to get stuff? That's not my plan to buy this, to buy a weak That's not my plan. Can you make money doing that? Absolutely, you can. Then right here, you could have. You look at this, and then we're crossing back over, and then you look at that. You got a little inside bar right there. So if we break this area right here, this 47, we could possibly run. Okay, I mean, yeah, and look, we did run. Also, this is another one I like. Look at that. You can get yourself 5, you can get yourself about 10 points right there. Okay, because we had a nice little run. We had a nice little run, and you want if you're in a couple contracts and you get a pop like this, and you come up here, you want to sell half. As soon as you get a nice little pop, you want to move to a break even. Okay. What was my objective? My objective was I was down $185. My objective was to try to get some of that money back. And sure enough, I did. So I got some of that money back. Here, let me shut my office door. Okay. I had to shut the office door. Wife and kids are yakking. So my main objective was to take this $185 loss that I was down $185. I got it below. This is a 52. I only need $1,000 to pass this account. Okay, and I was down 185. I got 2 accounts that are green. I got 21 that's green. I got 20 that's green. Okay, so then I wanted to try and get this other account back because the algo took a trade and I got stopped out. Okay, the algo is not going to be a winner all the time. I'm going to show you what the stats are. These algo, what's the algo? I think it's 60% win rate, something like that. It's not going to win all the time. But my main objective was to try to get this account green. Well, it's not green. It's down $55. It's 11 o'clock. I'm done. Why am I done? Well, the market's kind of like blah. I'm not feeling it today. We're coming off of a holiday. I'm green for the day because look at this. We take 255 plus 465. Okay. 720 minus $55. Okay, so I'm up $665. I say commissions, I don't know. Let's just say $600. Who cares? Let's just say $600. Okay, minus 65. Let's say it's $600. Okay, that's fine. $600, good day. You do that about 3 times a week. That's 18. Do that 4 times, about $7,000 for the month. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that was my main objective, was try to get some money back for that account, and I did it. And it's above. That account is at 52,000. This account's at 51,500. This one's count 50,700. Okay, so we're looking pretty decent. We're looking pretty decent, people. I mean, I could have passed this account 18. I could have passed that one today. With account 20, that would have been a nice pass right there. I'll pass it this week. I ain't too worried about it. I'm not in a hurry, people. And one thing you got to learn about trading is you got to be very patient. And look at this nice, big, beautiful trade. Boom! You what else? Smoked some. Made yourself some good money. I was yakking I was yakking my jowls. So hey, I missed it. Do I care? No, I do not care. Why? Because tomorrow's another day. Who cares? I mean, who cares? So today's a decent day. The hotkey trader is working. It's working. It's looking good. I wanted to test it today on some evaluation accounts. I wanted to test it today. That was pretty good. Here, let me show you before I shut down the stream. Let me show you. Do indicators? No, I want to go to the strategies. I want to go to the strategies and show you the historical uh, data for this algo that I'm running. At least one of them. Which one? That was the EMA scalper. I got to recompile it to run in the back history because I've got some logic that checks real time to make sure it doesn't double trade silk. But I'm not going to explain it. Okay, it should be compiling. And when it compiles, another hotkey trader will pop up. I don't know why. I know it's compiling because the chart's slow. I know it's compiling because the chart's slow. There we go. Yeah, it pops up another hotkey trader. I need to figure out how to stop that. Okay, let's turn off the globals. Wait a minute. Is it R? Yeah, it's R. Oh, come on. I think it's R. Yeah, these hotkeys are something. Yeah, oh, that was a big old popper. I'm not feeling the market today, so I'm not really going to trade it that much. I mean, $500, $600 days, pretty decent. Normally, I can pump out like 1,000 or so, but it is what it is. It's hard for me to do that when I'm streaming and talking and yakking at the same time. It's hard for me to stay focused like that and really trade. I guess I'll get better at it sooner or later. When I'm not streaming, I can really stay focused and just crank out the dollars. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so let's look at the strategy analyzer. As you can see here, the algo traded pretty decently today. I mean, the algo traded pretty decent today. I mean, yeah, it took a $185 loss, and then the other one took a winner. So, but I had to manually manage it because it got out of sync. Yeah, not much you can do with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the EMA scalper, okay, and I've got the smooth. It goes off the smooth Heikin-Aschke as well. Let's look at this on the NQ chart. Now, let's look at this on the Heikin-Aschke on the second, and it trades a 15 seconds, so it's going to trade quite a bit of trades, and then we're going to run it from like October, or let's just run it just for this month. It was December 1st. Let's just run it for the month of November. So the month of November, this goes off quite a bit of stuff. It doesn't just go off of the Heikin-Aschke. It will read a 1 minute chart and look at the real price action, okay? And then I kind of combine the logic for an Heikin-Aschke to see if we're in a good trend to get triggers off of that. But then also I look at a 1 minute to confirm, hey, are we really trading in an uptrend? So I kind of combine both of them, a Heikin-Aschke and a true candlestick with real price action. I kind of combine the two within the code, the logic of the code, to be able to get these triggers. Okay, so I'm just not trading Heikin-Aschke when it's bullish. I get in, when it's bearish, I get out. I don't do that. There's more logic into it than that. I'm looking for divergences Are they spreading apart? The EMAs, are they spreading apart? I'm calculating a Heiken Aschke price, and I'm calculating the real time 1 minute price to confirm. There's stuff in the background happening. So let's go ahead and run this, and you'll see what it does. So now this is a Heiken Aschke. This is historical backtest. This is not completely 100% accurate. It just gives you a good idea. Now the price that I have in there for the confirmation of the 1 minute, you know, that really goes off of per tick. So that gives you a lot of confirmation. So for the month of November, and it only trades from like 9:30 to like 3:45, and then it doesn't trade during lunch, because lunch is kind of crappy. It don't trade during lunch. But as you can see here, in the month of November, total number of trades right here, 544 trades. The average trades a day is about 30 trades a day. That's the average. It did not do that today. I mean, in the mornings, that thing trades a bunch of times. It's kind of slow, but, you know, we're coming off of a holiday. This has actually been, that would be a pretty decent short, people. The 1 minute's kind of rolling over. You could possibly take that short because the price has deviated from this smooth Heiken Aschke open quite far. So when it deviates quite far and you get a spinning top like that, a little doji, and it starts breaking that, you can kind of get in, and you got a price that's moving down on the 15-second Heiken Aschke, and then on the 1 minute regular candlestick, you got a break of that. You could have gotten in on that. So, you know, right now you'd be about 10 points pretty easily on the trade. I'll lock it in. So this is what the EMA scalper, I just called it EMA scalper. I'm going to rename it. Right now, these algos are not for sale, just because, well, I want to use them, make my money, and I'm using them on Bullnox, and this indicator is going to be up on the site. But total net profit 27,000. You know what? Let's actually add in commissions, include commissions, because so many times people will develop a strategy and they're like, oh, I could make $20,000-$30,000 and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden they add in commission and then they're break even or negative. Ooh, that's not good. Let's rerun this. Okay, 24,000. What did we rerun it on the monthly? Let's go lifetime. You do lifetime, you get a better deal. It's like 60 cents per contract, something like that. So you run it. Okay, so with commissions, I'm still up. Net profit 24,000, even after the commissions. It traded 544 times. Let's add in slippage. You're going to get slippage, people. You're going to get slippage. We're going to do a 1 point slippage. We're going to do a 1 point slippage on every single trade. Look at that, 19,000. So with the total commissions and slippage, we're still profitable. So even, let's say you do limit orders, whatever, which is fine. You can do that. We're $24,000 net profit. The max drawdown is $350. So this is just off of one quantity, one contract. You can do 2 contracts and make yourself about 50 grand. Okay. Max drawdown, 342. You know, you're going to get more. It's going to be more than that. The profit factor is 4.7. Okay. The total number of trades is 544. With the win rates like 58.8, about 59%. Total number of winning trades, 320. The number of losing trades, 244. If we look down here, the average winning trades, $100. Average losing trades, $30. Okay, that's pretty decent. Okay, max consecutive winners is 9. Max consecutive losers is 7. This is where, and this is why I'm not going to be selling this algo for right now, is people will get in, they'll get algos, and then they'll be in like 5 consecutive losers, and they'll be like, oh, this thing sucks. No, you're just unfortunate you got in on a drawdown. So, I'm in the losers, like $30. If you get 5 of them, you're down $150. Okay. Now this one trade that, well, the one trade that I lost 185, I had to make it back. But hey, these stats, this is historical stats. It's not going to be 100% correct. Even if it's only 20%, we're still good. We're still good. Even if it's only 80% accurate, let's say it goes down 20%. Let's say we're only 80% accurate. We're still profitable. Largest winning trade, $1,600. Largest losing trade, like $230. Okay. Yeah, today was not a good day for that one. Average number of trades per day, about 30 trades a day. That's pretty good. The MAE, the max that goes against is $43. Profit, I mean, you got a factor of the highest is 134, which average winning trades $100. My MFE is 135, so that's good. It's good. It's good, people. It's good. Let's take a look at the analysis on this. Okay, so this is for the whole month of November. I mean, if you look at the profit curve is 0. It goes to 2,400. It goes up there to 5,300. So right there, first week, you would have passed an eval. It's a little slow. As you can see here, it's kind of flattened out for like a week or two. This, I'll be honest with you, for about the past 2 weeks, the algo has just not been too, it's been profitable, people. It's been profitable, but I'm not, happy because I kind of wanted this profit curve, but the last couple of weeks has just been kind of blah, to be quite honest. Market's kind of crappy. Let's look at the net profit. Let's look at net profit. Yes, I got commissions in there. Gross. Let's look at cumulative max drawdown. This is cumulative max drawdown. Okay. Let's look at cumulative net profit. Cumulative net profit. Okay. Look at that. You're going to have losing days. Losing day. And this is not going to be 100% accurate, even if it's only 80% accurate, because this is historical data. It's not going to be all that accurate, even with the Heiken ASCII, even with the logic that I got in there. Yes, I got a lot more logic in there. I'm not trading just off of Heiken ASCII. I'm trading off of other things as well. I'm not going to get into it because it's proprietary information for the algo. It has taken me quite a while to get this thing where it's at. So let's take a look at this. We got a cumulative net profit, 216.24. Boom. On the 6th, you would have passed. You would have passed another one right there, another 3,000, 12,000, 9,000, 12,000. So, but let's look at the profits for the day. 216 for that day. Okay. 2,200 that day, 2,800 that day, 438, 134, 800. I mean, $500, $3,000 on that day. That's pretty good. You got about 25 trades. This number of trades, about 25 trades. So the algo does really good. I have 14 trades. That was a negative day, even with the commissions. Yeah, that was negative. Let's take a look at, as you can see here, I mean, 25, 26, 27, 28, it hasn't been all that good. It really hasn't been all that good. The 21st was a good day. That was a good day, people. But it really hasn't been all that good, to be quite honest. I'll be honest with you. It hasn't really been all that good. It's been kind of slow. As you can see here, the profit curve is just kind of stagnant, just kind of flatlining. But see, this is where people get in. They get in and they're like, oh, this thing doesn't make that much money. They might make like $500 or something. They're like, eh. And then it just does that for like a whole week, and they're hoping then they're passing an eval within like 2 or 3 days. and then they say, "Oh, this algo sucks," or they might be down like $400 or $500. Oh, this thing sucks, and then they stop using it, and then the next week the thing makes like $5,000. Impatient people. But yeah, that's what the stats have here. We got trades. If you look at the trades, we can look at the trades here. What is that? Profit? What is that? Cumulative net profit, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so these are a number of trades. It just goes per trade. You know, it doesn't take large losses. $185 loss today was a pretty big one. That's the biggest that I've seen it do. We got a $130 loss there. $75 loss. 100. So yeah, it will take losses, people. It takes more winners than losses. 125. So $185. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, something's up. I mean, by the time the algo got out on the market, I mean, who knows? I don't know what it was doing. $134 loss. Let's actually take a look at this. Let's go all the way. What's the largest loss it took? $230 loss. Okay. So $185 loss today was a little bit above average. Okay. And I mean, it is to be expected, I guess. The largest loss is 230. There we go. 106 down to 134. So yeah, it does take losses. Let's start looking at the winners. Look at that, $1,600 winner, 14,900, 300. So, you know, it just chips away. It chips away, people. It just chips away and tries to get you profitable. But yeah, that's what it does. Let's look to see what it would do for like a whole year. For like a whole year. Let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Okay, 134,000. Do I have with commissions, include commissions? Yes. Okay. So I mean, the max drawdown was like $650. You could easily do quantity 2 contracts and you still would not blow up an account, to be quite honest. And this number, to be quite honest, is going to be a little bit higher in real market. And the real market is going to be a little higher, people. So this total net profit could possibly be about, I think it's like, it could be 10% lower. Even if the back test was only 80% correct compared to a live market. I mean, you're looking at 134,000 after commissions times 80. You're still looking at 107,000. Well, I mean, realistically, let's just say divide that by 2. Let's just say it was 50% accurate. 50% accurate. The algo was 50% accurate compared from historical for a whole year compared to real time. Let's say it was just 50%. Well, you're still profitable. So yeah, and we got a 60% win rate right there. Total number of trades for the year, it took 7,000. If I would have had it from January. I mean, what's your average winner? 45. What's your average loser? $22. Ooh, that's only a 1-to-1, people. So all those gurus that show you these charts and say, well, you buy here and you sell it up here and you got a 3-to-1 pretty easily. Well, listen to them if you want. I don't care. All I know is that they're a bunch of idiots and they just sell a pipe dream is what they do. If you want to learn from someone that's been trading the markets for 10 years, has been a software engineer for over 15 years. If you want to learn from someone that's been in the trenches, that have blown up real accounts, I've been trading futures before these prop firms even got famous, before Top Step, the first one, came out. I've been blowing up real money, real accounts. 2,000 here, 2,000 there. I paid my tuition of trading the Hard Knocks way. And I'm here to tell you, will you get a 3-to-1? Yes. Will you get a 5-to-1? Every so often? Yes. But what are you going to take day in and day out? You're going to take these base hits, people. You're going to take the base hits. You're going to take the 1-for-1s. You're going to connect with the ball and get on base. Base hits. If you want to make a career out of trading, do not listen to these effing gurus with, oh, you get a home run and you make, I'm only 30% win rate, but I make home runs. I mean, kiss my ass. I'll take a base hit day in and day out. Average number of trades a day was 31. Okay. Today, how many we get? Well, we actually got 2 trades from the algo. Because the one got out of sync. So, yeah. It was just a bad day. I mean, I'll be honest, it was a bad day. Bad day to stream to show off my algo. Oh, boy. But I'll be back at it tomorrow, people. I'll be back at it tomorrow. Look at that. We got ourselves a good old trade right there. Why would you trade this right here? Why would I get in right here? Well, for one, we had a nice pop. Second of all, we're running up on a 5-minute. The 1 minute, that's curling back up on well, it crossed over on here. So we got a nice bullish candle, a bullish engulfing candle on that one on the 1 minute. You can get in right here on the break of that. Let's say you get in on the break of that at 73 and it popped up to 78. That's a 5-pointer. So, and what are you going to do as soon as you get a pop like that? What you need to do is shift E. Move to a break even, protect your capital, try to get that runner. If you come right up here to the resistance line, and it pops up here, and you got 2 contracts, sell one, pay yourself. Sell one, pay yourself. At least get yourself a winner. Pay yourself. I do this day in and day out on these little low float pumping up pieces of crap. I look for a run. I don't care about missing the run. Who cares? You're looking for a pullback. You got yourself a pullback. You get in here. You get out about 78. Try to get yourself about 5 points. Just, I mean, you're trading off a 15-second chart on a Heiken ASCII, but you're looking at the 1 minute for confirmation. You've got the smoothing average for the Heiken ASCIIs. Yeah, it's smoothing out. I would not get in here after this pop. You want to know why? Because look at that tail right there, and look at that tail right there. That's telling you they want to push this thing down. It would not surprise me one bit if they dumped this thing down to 350 right up in here. Would not surprise me one bit. Not at all. Look at them. They're doing it as we speak. That's why, yeah, see, look at that. That's why that candle, so many people will be like, well, I'm going to buy right here and we're going to get ourselves a 3-to-1 winner. And look at you. You're panicking. You probably got out right there because you're crapping your pants. And you're like, I'm going to blow an account, another one. Yeah, you will. Yes, you will. But what you're not going to blow accounts on is when you get these little micro pullbacks and you get in and you get a pop up here and you're in 2 contracts and you sell one and you move to a break even, and you can do it within a split second. At least I can with the hotkey trader that I have right now. And NinjaTrader has hotkeys. Other platforms have hotkeys, and you can do it. I'm just building my own. Why? Well, I just like writing code for some reason because I did it for my whole career. And plus, I want to make it custom, and there's stuff that I want to do to really, like Shift E break even. I want to have an offset for my break even. When I yeah, look at that, we're only 10 points away from the 350. Look at it, taking a big old dump. Bam. I didn't know it was going to pull back, but what I do know is these tails right here, this tail right here, do not like. That tail, I do not like. I do not like those tails. Why? Because they pushed up and they pushed it down and it went red. Pushed it up, pushed it down, went red. Now look what they're doing. They're pushing it back up. They're just playing little stupid games. Let them play their games, and you get these little pops, sell a contract, move to a break even. Try to get yourself a runner and try to get a 2-for-1, 3-for-1. If you don't, who cares? If you get stopped out, who cares? You can always get back in, people. You can always get back in. Because right here, you got in. I wouldn't get in here. Here, yes. Down here, yes. Because another thing, how you can trade this is how you can trade this as well, is when you get these when you get a pop right here, of course the resistance is right here. You get a pop and you get a pullback. This is how you can trade it as well. Oh, come on. And I'm going to write an algo for this and actually back test it. I know it's profitable because I trade like this sometimes. It's just I've only got a couple of tricks up my sleeve. You can be a one-trick pony and make a decent living. You can actually be a one-trick pony and make yourself some really decent money. You got yourself a pop right here. It has deviated from the Higanashi smooth line. From the open, it has deviated. Would you buy up here? Absolutely not. But this candle here sells off. This candle here comes back down to this area right here. Buy. Get in. Where's your stop? Well, if it closes below the blue line, if it closes below that, get out. If you get in right up in here, you got yourself a little pop right here. What can you do? Sell half, move to a break even. It pulls back down. You're not stopped out. It breaks this area right here. What can you do? Well, you sold up here. You probably made yourself a couple points. Okay, maybe 2-3 points. Who cares? When it breaks, get back in, and you got yourself a nice little pop. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do with this big, huge candle right here? This big, huge Higanashi candle. You sell half and you move to a break even. That's what you do. And then once you see these topping tails right here, and once you start breaking the low of that 15-second Higanashi, get out. Just get out. Take your money and run. Don't worry about if it ran 50 points. Who gives a flying crap? Just keep getting your base hits and passing those accounts and just move on. Move on. Who cares? I've missed so many stinking good trades. Who cares? So that's how you want to do that, people. That's how you want to do that. As we are speaking, look what it did. It popped. Look what it did. It popped. We have a little inside Higanashi bar. We traded down below. We're still deviated. As you can see here, the open smooth Higanashi is still deviated from the close, so we're still in a bullish trend. Right here, we had an inside bar. Right there, a little doji inside bar. We broke that doji right there at 378. And what did we get? We get a big old pop up to 88. But what are you going to do up in this area? You're going to sell half and move to a break even. And then once you see that little shooting star right there, the little topping wicks right there, that's telling you, those topping wicks are telling you a story. It's telling you you better have sold half and moved to a break even. And look what it did. Boom, moves back down. Time after time after time, it does that. We got topping wicks right here. Did it slam down? No. But look what it did. It eventually started filtering out and these lines right here, they started converging back together again. So what does that tell you? Weakness, topping tail right there. It's telling you weakness is coming in, and those lines converged back together again. I mean, you can easily make money doing this scalping. You don't need to be making huge runners. People, all you need to do is just look at the Heikin-Askey 15-second. Look at the averages here. I'm gonna once I get this locked down, I'm gonna have it so where people can download this indicator, these smooth Heikin-Askey lines, where you can download it and then install it. It's going to be up on the website tickerzcan.com. It'll be up there. Well, look at that inside bar. It's breaking. You can get in there at 88. Where's your stop? Probably down. Probably around 10 points. Who knows? You're looking to get up in this area here, up in 405, about 400 area. Okay, right now, if you got in here on 2 contracts and you got that pop right there, and you got that 88, and right now you're pushing 98, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're selling into the pops, and you're moving to a break even. When you get this pop, do a shift E, move to a break even. Keep the 2 contracts. Once you start seeing weakness coming in, sell 1 contract, pay yourself. You've already protected your capital. I mean, this stuff is playing out as we're speaking. It's 11:30, lunchtime. Who knows? But it's already playing out. And look at the lines. Look at the open smooth Heikin-Askey line, and look at the closed Heikin-Askey line, smooth Heikin-Askey line. Okay, they're pointing upwards. They are diverging. The open is diverging from the close smooth line. It's bullish. It's telling you, go, baby, go. And look what it did. Boom. Now, right up in here. What did I just tell you? You moved to a break even. You got yourself what was that, gravestone? And then you got yourself, it looks like a little spinning top. And then right up in here, what do you want to do? You want to be selling half, people. You want to be selling half. If you got 2 contracts, you want to sell half. Right now, you probably would have gotten stopped out. Okay, you probably would have you got stopped out. But if you had 2 contracts, you sold a contract, you paid yourself. You tried to hold a contract for a winner. Or if it starts trading below down up in this line, and those smooth lines are kind of flat lining right there, get out. Why go to a break even? Still get a little bit. Guess what? If you sell everything right here and this thing pops another 20 points, who gives a crap? Who cares? Move on. If you start worrying about, oh man, if I just would have held, I would have made more money. If you start thinking like that, good luck. That's all I got to tell you. Good luck. Go blow some more accounts. Good luck, people. How are you going to be how am I getting, I'm telling you right now, boom. How am I getting this to 52,600, 52,000, 51,900, almost 52,000. I got 3 accounts there that I'll probably pass this week, hopefully. 51.5, 51.1, 50,800, 50,700. How am I getting those accounts up? I'm not trying to pass them in 1 or 2 days. I'm taking base hits, people. I'm taking base hits. And I'm just cranking out the numbers, rolling along. Why did okay, 255. Guess what? Once I got 255, I stopped trading. Account 21. Why? I don't want to give the money back. The algo traded for me, lost on this account. Okay, I had to manually trade it and try to get some of that money back, which I did. The algo traded this account 20. I was down like a couple $100 on that. So, after it was all said and done, I made 465 off of 1 contract. Okay. 2 trades, 1 contract. Okay, great. You know, base hits, people. Base hits. Build those accounts. Don't be looking for them home runs. And please don't be prop farming. Don't be taking 8, 10 accounts, blowing up 6 or 8 of them, passing 2, resetting the other ones, blow about 4 of them, pass about 4 of them, and then do that on funded accounts. That's not trading. That's just prop farming, and that's not being a trader. That's absolutely not being a trader. That's just prop farming. If you really want to trade, just stick with me, and you'll eventually learn that you don't care about buying down here and selling up here and trying to get the full move. What are you looking for? Well, what I look for in these low float pump and dumps in pre-market, what do I look for? I look for a run up. I look for strength going up in the micro pullback. This candle right here is not a bunch of people selling. This right here, we got to pop. More than likely, this candle right here is people selling, paying themselves. That's what that is. More than likely, that is just people paying themselves. That's just a little micro pullback. And then you get a break of that. The momentum is still up. Okay, you're still above the smooth open line. You're still above that. It's still deviating from the smooth closed. The open is still deviating from the smooth closed. I can actually build out some code and put it down into a histogram down below. So you can see the green bar is higher above the other one. That's telling you they're diverging. It's telling you the strength is up. It's moving upwards. And then once you get a break of that candle right there, get a break of that candle right there, and you're at 387. Where's your stop? Your stop's probably down here at 3. You're probably a 10-point stop. So you got it at 387. Let's say you got in at 388. Oh, okay, so at 98 would be 10 point. Okay, so you get a 1-for-1. Who cares? Who cares? Get in here. You get that pop right there. You get this little gravestone doji right there. You want to sell half. Why do you want to sell half? Well, you need to pay yourself. You've already moved to a break even. Once you get this pop right here, once you get this pop right up in here, you need to be moving to a break even. Don't let this thing turn into a loser. You got to pop, move to a break even. If you see some weakness, sell half. If you don't want to trade the minis, you don't want to trade the NQs, go with micros. Go with micros. Do about 10 micros. Sell half. Pay yourself. Move to a break even. Okay. Once you get a pop, move to a break even. Start selling some. You can sell one contract at a time on the micros, and just pay yourself little by little, and you just keep selling into the pops. Just keep selling into the pops. Okay. This one I possibly would not take. This right here, this is a pretty big steep pullback, and as you can see here, it's flatlining right there on the open. That's not diverging. That's flatlining. Yes, you did get a break of that pullback. You got inside bar. You got a break of that. Yes, you could have got in at like 98.50 and got yourself a few points out of that. Sure. Get yourself a runner. Now it's really popping and running into lunchtime. Okay, no big deal. You missed it. Who cares? Move on. Who cares? Let's say you got this trade. Let's say you didn't like that one. Let's say you like this one and it's still moving up. Let's say you like that one. You get in here. 404. Look at that. Can we get 410? No, we can't. So sell half. You got to break even, sell half, pay yourself, get stopped out. You can always get back in. I mean, this is the only thing that's really going to help you. It's not going to be me telling you how to trade. The only thing that's going to help you is you actually clicking the buttons and hitting your keyboard and trading your daggone self. And with screen time, and you blowing up a bunch of accounts on some evals, you'll eventually learn. You'll eventually get it, people. And also another thing, stick to one thing. Don't be jumping around from indicator to indicator, from guru to guru. Don't be jumping around. Oh, this thing sucks. I traded this thing. It lost me $500,000. This sucks. I'm moving along. And then all of a sudden, you find something else, another little shiny object. Oh, this one looks good. Oh, okay. I make a little money. Oh, I'm making money. Oh, okay. I passed an eval. Oh, okay. I blew up 2 evals. Oh, this thing sucks. I'm moving on. Okay. You keep hopping around, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna get nowhere, people. If you keep hopping around, all you gotta do is be a one-trick pony. Be a one-trick pony. Take a couple trades a day, make that money, get your base hits, pass the evals. I don't give a crap if it takes you a week, 2 weeks. I don't care if it takes you a month to pass a stinking eval. I do not care. Has it taken me a month to pass an eval? Yeah, hell, I've been over a month before trying to pass an eval. Do I care? No, I just keep going. Once you stop jumping around from strategy to strategy, from guru to guru, once you get off of that hopping around and you stick to one thing and you're a one-trick pony and you get really good at it and you trade that thing for a while. I'm not talking about 10 trades. I'm talking about you trading that thing for 100 to 200 trades, being a one-trick pony. And what can be a one-trick pony? One-trick pony could be, you look at the 1 minute, is the open smooth line good? Yep. It's above the close. Looks like we're moving up. Oh, what about 5 minute? Same one. Okay, 1 minute, 5 minute. Let's look at the daily. The daily's still red, but hey, we kind of sold off in the pre-market. Now we're kind of moving back up. Oh, okay. So it's not really a bullish day, so I might not want to trade all that big. Maybe I want to go in half the size. What's the ATR? We don't know. Actually, what is the ATR? Let me look at my advisor that I'm working on, Tick Advisor. Let's take a look at that. ATR is 14 points. ATR for the 1 minute is 14 points. It's pretty stable. The noise is pretty high. Okay. Tick size 600. How come that one showed up? Okay, this right here, it's telling you to buy this candle right here, and guess what? It did move up. Okay. Told you to buy this candle right here, and you got yourself a short little scalp. It didn't do anything down here. Yeah, you know, I still got to work on this thing. Yeah, you would have gotten stopped out. I still got to work on that thing. The algo works good, but the indicator, I don't know what I'll do. I might take out these arrows for where to buy. You need to manually trade it. I think I'm going to take these out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just be a one-trick pony. Okay, for 1 minute, 5 minutes looking good. Let's switch over to 5 minutes. That's looking good. You got yourself a run up right here. You got a little micro pullback. You get a break at a micro pullback. Where's your stop? The stop can be down, up, and down in this area. And you got yourself a little pop. Boom. Sell half, move. As soon as you get a pop, like right here, as soon as you get that pop, move to break even. Try to get yourself. If you get stopped out, who cares? If it stops you out, runs down here, and then reverses and comes back, you can always get back in. Just because you got stopped out on a break even don't mean you can't get back in, people. Have I done it? Absolutely. And will I do it? Absolutely. And will you see me do it on the stream? Absolutely. Get in. Break even. Oh, got stopped out. Oh, I see strength coming back in. Oh, let me jump back in. And I know some people will be like, man, guy's crazy. Well, yes, I am crazy, but that's beside the point. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be a little crazy and get myself about 5-10 points. That's what a crazy does day in, day out. So be a one-trick pony. Look for some strength coming in. Look for that micro pullback. Get a break of that. And boom, you get a pop. You sell. As soon as you get a pop, you go to break even. As soon as you see some weakness coming in, you sell half, or you sell all of it. You do you. Now let's look at this on a 1 minute without a Heiken ASCII chart. Let's look at this on a 1 minute, like right here. I mean, you can even do this on a 30-second, let's say 1 minute, 30-second chart. No, that's a 30-minute chart. Holy smokes. 30-second chart. Second chart. Is it going to update? Yep. Okay. One trick pony, people. You got yourself a pop. You got yourself a nice little 3 green bars. Some people be like, oh, I'm going to buy down here and sell up here. Well, good luck with that. Some people can. I can't. I suck at it. Get yourself a pop. Look at that. That green bar. People are right up in here. People be like, oh my God, it's going to the moon. I'm going to miss out. And then they buy at the top, then it pulls back down. They're like, oh my God, I'm down $500. What am I doing? Emotional stress. People trade like that. They're a nervous wreck. You got a pop, you got a pull back, you got a little inside bar right there from this one right here. This right here, these 2 candles, just people taking profits, more than likely. Just people taking profits, okay? People taking profits, people covering from this short right here. You get a pop, people are covering, so it's moving up, and then it's kind of moving this little micro pullback. The lines are still deviated. The smooth open and the smooth close. Smooth open is above the smooth close. You get a break of that on a 30-second chart. Let's say you're at, it's jumping around. Let's say you're at 360, okay? You get a pop. You get pop up here to 370. What do you do? What do you do when you get a pop? You don't be like, I'm going to the moon up here at 412, okay? And try to get yourself a 40-point run. No. Because you have no idea if this thing is going to slam right back down. So you got yourself a pop. You got yourself 10 points. Let's say you got in 2 contracts. What do? If you don't know by now, you need to just, well, I don't know. You need to sell half. When you get this pop right here, when you're popping and you're breaking this and you're up here, you're moving to a break even. Because this thing can easily just smoke right down and just stop and just get you. Smack your butt and send you to bed. You get a pop. What do? You move to a break even. You protect the capital. Don't be blowing these evals. Get these base hits. Okay, you got a little weakness up in here. What do? You sell a contract. What do? You hold a contract. You can hold it down here and look what you did. You got yourself a little runner, maybe. I don't know. But that's what you do. Okay, you got a pop. You got to sell. It did not break the high that. Okay, you got a little consolidation up in here. I wouldn't do this, and I think this, it might have been this one or this one when we looked at the Heiken ASCII when it was flatlining. And what is this doing? It sold off. It's starting to curl back over. Now, if it broke this high right here, yeah, you could possibly get in. But what did it do? It just kind of flatlined. Would you get in here? Possibly not. I wouldn't. Why? Because these 2 lines that open and close, they're not diverging. They're converging. They're coming back together again. The momentum is not up, people. It is not up. The momentum is not up. No. When you see a move like this, okay, and a move like this where the lines are diverging, the smooth open is diverging from the smooth close, you could possibly actually get in the break of this and actually scalp yourself 1 or 2 points on like 5 contracts. You can do that. You can easily do that. You can come in here. If you get a break of that high right there, you're looking for a target up here. But if you get a break of that, you could easily break that high right there, go in 5 contracts, go in at like 97, get yourself about 3 points. Where's your stop? Right here. Real tight stop. You're just looking for a nice, and sometimes I make big runners like this, just boom, and you get like 10 points on like 5 contracts. That's nice. You got tight stop. You got real tight stop. You start breaking the low of that. You break that high, you get a tight stop right down here. You're looking for nice divergence where they are separating pretty heavily, and you got a nice slope of that open, that smooth open. You got a nice little slope right there. That's what you're looking for. That one's higher than that one. That one right there is higher than this one. You got a nice slope. It's diverging. They're separating. You get yourself a nice little pop. And what do? You get yourself a pop. It comes back up here. Got yourself a little indecision candle right there. What are you doing? If you get a pop right there and it comes right back to your break even, as soon as you get that pop, you're moving to a break even. Yes, you got stopped out. Who cares? Just move along. Keep going. Keep going. What you got right here? You got a little doji candle right here. Let's say you got a nice big huge green candle. Let's say you buy the break of that and it breaks and well, you got yourself about 20 points. Got yourself about 10 points right there. That's kind of hard to trade that one because it opens right there and it just immediately broke. It didn't give you a little tail. I kind of like the ones that are like this right here, where it kind of gives you a nice tail right there. You break the open right there, stop right there, you get yourself a little pop, sell half, move to a break even. That's what you can do. You can come here, you get a micro pullback. You don't have to buy the break of this. You can actually wait 30 seconds for the close of that candle right there and get on the break of this right here and go in heavy. And where would your stop be? Well, when it starts coming halfway back, or if it starts trading below here, you can just get out and get yourself a pop. Go in there, go in like heavy contracts, go in 5 contracts, get a pop, you sell. You move to a break even as soon as you get like a few points. You can go in like 63, go in like 5 contracts. As soon as you get a pop up to like 73, I mean, you're popping at 64, you got up here to 74. You got 5 contracts, you get a pop, you're selling like 2 or 3 contracts. As soon as you get this pop right here, you're moving to a break even. So you're not losing. You're not losing. And I'm going to do an offset for the hotkey trader. I'm going to do an offset. So when you actually move to a break even, you can do an offset of like 4. So if it reverses, comes back down, it just stops you out 5 contracts and you get yourself a point. Who cares? Move on. Or an offset of 2 ticks. I mean, who cares? Because if you trade like this, you're going to trade a lot, and the commissions are going to add up, and you really need to cover them. So, I mean, this is what you can do. I mean, even if you get that pop and you get in at 66 and you don't get out at 76 at 10 points, let's say you get 5 points. Okay, let's say you just get 5. Okay, let's say you get 5 points times 20. That's $100. Okay, 5 points, $100. Let's say you get 3 points. That's all you get, 3 points. You get 3 points times $20, $60. That's $60. 5 contracts, that's $300. You got yourself a nice tight stop. I mean, I have traded like this, and I probably will trade like this in the stream, because I'm going to start streaming more often. I'm going to trade like that. And to show you, yeah, it does work. Like this right here, we got a nice little run. We got a nice, big, huge candle, red candle, just boom, came right back down. And we're diverging. We had a doji candle. You can buy the break of that, put your stop down here, because more than likely, if you break this at 427, if you break the 420, you're coming back down. More than likely, you're coming back down. So get a tight stop. I don't know what that was, 27 to 20, maybe a 7 point stop, and you get in here and look what you did. boom, as soon as you get a pop right here, as soon as you get this pop right up in this area right here, you need to be moving to a break even. If it cannot break this right here, if it cannot break it, then you want to start selling, start scaling out. You want to leave some because then you got a nice little pop up in here. Got a little doji, you start selling off, you can just get out the rest. But these lines are very telling tales of momentum because they go off a Heiken ASCII and a EMA. Yeah, let me get rid of, we're at average true range of 12 on a 1 minute. That's pretty stable. The noise is a 137. These are just numbers that I have here. Let me remove this. Okay. Yeah, this is how you can trade. I mean, this is a 30-second chart. That's a fast chart. I mean, some people will be like, come on, he's a nutcase trading on a 30-second chart on the NQ. Yeah, I am a nutcase. I do not care. So I will be back at it tomorrow. It's kind of hard for me to really scalp like this real heavily, just because I'm streaming and I know people want to hear people talk when they're streaming this and that and learn a few things. It's really hard for me to do that. I mean, I can do this when I'm off stream and I'm 100% focused. I got the office door shut. I got some music playing and I'm just dancing in my chair and I'm just hitting the hotkeys and in and out and cranking those base hits up. Sometimes I even take a punt. I take a punt. I don't even try to hit the ball. I punt that bad boy and I try to run. Yeah, just base hits, just in and out, boom, boom, boom. And you take about 50 trades a day, you end up with, I don't know, $1,000 sometimes. I mean, that's just the way it is. What I would like to do is try to set up not a full-blown algo like I have. Okay, not like a full-blown algo like I have here. Don't worry about the 185. The 185 was a sim account. I don't know what was going on. I didn't have enough coffee, and plus it was weird. So I had to test something real quick, and I just made 185. It would have been nice if I would have done it on this account right here, but oh well. You know, negative 55 on that account, positive 465, positive 255. Okay, they're moving up. As you can see here, the numbers, they're still moving up slowly. And then all of a sudden you pass 1 or 2, 3 within a week. And, you know, I do have some funded accounts I need to activate on Bullnox. I do need to activate them. But the hotkey trader, you know, sometimes I'm just sitting here, just listening to some music, and I might do a stream like that. Just don't even talk. Just play some music on YouTube. Get a strike on playing music. I don't give a shit. And just play some music and just scalp the living crap out of it, you know? In order for me to scalp like this, I really need to stay focused. But the hotkey trader, that's what I'm looking to build out. I'm looking for this hotkey trader to be a hotkey scalper. Maybe instead of hotkey trader, I just call it the HK scalper, hotkey scalper. Also, what I'm looking for is to do a hybrid algo, not a full blown algo like this that it traded and like that one that traded. Not a full blown algo, but kind of like a half algo. Kind of like when you see stuff like this setting up. When you see stuff like this setting up, what you can do is I don't know how, I might have to look into this. But something like this, when kind of like when it ran up and it kind of pulled back and we're still diverging, have it so when this candle opens up and starts moving up, I mean, this isn't a Heiken ASCII chart. This is just a regular 30-second chart. When it starts moving up here, you hit the hotkey, it engages the algo scalper. So it engages it, and as soon as it hits, it breaks one tick above that high right there, it automatically gets you in. You don't have to do it, because sometimes this thing's going to blow right past you, and you'll be filled up in here instead of down in there. So we can do like a hybrid algo, and I can easily give that out to people. I have no problems doing that. Just kind of like a hybrid algo where you have to manage it yourself. It gets you into the trades, and you're responsible for getting out of the trades. Or you can set the algo to be like, okay, I hit a hotkey, I engage it, it trades below here and starts breaking down, then you hit the hotkey to disengage it. But when you engage it and it breaks that high right there, it automatically gets you into the trade. And you can set up maybe the settings of, when it moves 5 points, it automatically moves you to a break even. And you can set the offset to like a break even +2 or +4. Let's say you set it to a +4. It moves 5 ticks. It automatically gets you in. And it gets you to a break even +4, so +1 point, and you just manage the trade. You just manage the trade. But the algo helps you get in, so you engage it, because you know what a trade's setting up. You engage it, boom, you get in, bam, you're in. Okay, let's say you get a pop, you get a pullback here. Let's say you want to engage it on the break of this high right here. You engage it. It breaks, it comes up, it breaks, it goes from 06 to 09. That's 4 points. It ain't going, maybe it got to 09. I don't know. Maybe it didn't get to a break even. Then all of a sudden, it starts coming right back down to your entry point. You can manually hit the E key when the momentum is not breaking, it's not moving. Shift E, momentum, break even. Why are you going to take a full stinking stop out when there's weakness and it's not making new highs and it's not breaking that, and you're going to sit there and watch it and take a full stop out? That's just being an idiot, in my opinion. Let's say you get in here. Okay, let's say you get in here. You can. That'd be kind of hard to engage the algo for that. But let's say we have a pullback. We have this doji, and this is a little bit weird because it broke the low of that, and that right there, since it broke the low of that pullback candle, I don't like that. I don't like that. But if it starts moving up, and it's green and starts moving up, and it looks like it's going to break, you can engage the algo. It will automatically get you in one tick above the high. It will automatically get you in, and then it gets 5 points. It'll move you to a break even plus your offset if you set it, and then you just manage the trade. I think that's a good idea. I might start looking, and I'm going to look into that this afternoon because I'm done trading. I'm going to look into that this afternoon. I'm going to go have some lunch. I'm going to look into that. We can call it like a half-baked algo. We'll just call it half-baked. Nah, but seriously, that's why I'm gonna start looking into doing an algo like that. For one, it's going to help me really scalp hard like that and really get going. So I'm going to start working on the code on that. The code for these other strategies are pretty good. These right here are pretty good. This NQHA scalper, that really didn't do anything. That don't trade as much as this one right here. This one only did one trade this morning. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh well, at least I'm green for today. I will be at it tomorrow morning, probably around 9 o'clock, 9:15, somewhere around there. Write down in the comments about this hotkey trader, kind of like, give me some ideas. Right now, I'm just doing shift 1 through 4 for like 1 to 4 contracts. The NQ's hard-coded. for right now. It's going to be a text box, something in there where you can actually choose the actual contract, the futures contract you're trading. And we got shift 1 through 4, about 1 to 4 contracts. Shift S to sell 1 contract. Shift E, break even. Shift C to cancel. Yeah, I mean the cancel works pretty good. If I go over here to the sim, let's go over here to the sim. You gotta be in there, and I don't know, what is it doing? All right. So I mean, you got to be in this box right here, and I mean you got an order fill right here, and then you can go ahead. Let's see what it does. It will get a pop. I mean, the momentum's kind of moving up. Okay. All orders canceled. Oh, I need to take that out. Okay. But, I mean, the Shift C cancels it. It's pretty good. You can hit like Shift 3 to get in like 5 contracts, Shift 1 to get in like 6 contracts. And you know what I need to do is Shift F for the oh crap button. Like, oh wow, I need to get full on out. I just need to blow everything. Just kind of like the flatten all button, kind of like this close button. Boom, you close it out. That's what I need to do, and just close that out. Because right now, if you hit, I mean, it does pretty good. I mean, you get in another one. And another thing, what I need to do is this break even, when you sell, you need to cancel it. You need to go to another break even and see how it went back to 3. I kind of want to have it, and I did have it working where when you sell a contract, it updated this right here, but then all of a sudden it stopped working. So I need to figure that out. Whoops, I got to be in there. I want to go ahead and cancel that. I want to go ahead and take that out again, and then move. It's coming back down. I want to move to a break even. I need to put the offset in there. But yeah, and actually, if you add a contract, boom, you add a contract. You need to move to another break even. So, you cancel, you sell, you move to a break even. You know, I mean, it's going up. I don't even know what that count. Okay. So as you can see here, the sim account's up 600. Daggone. Should have been trading the other one, showing you this. Oh, well. As you can see here, you know, and I hope what I just showed you, tells you something. Did I get a one for one? I have no idea. Probably not. Did I get a 2 for 1, 3 to 1? Absolutely not. But look what it did. It went from 185 to 535 just by scalping some really, I mean, just scalping. I mean, I had 3 to 5 contracts on there, in and out. Yeah, it adds up, people. It adds up. Don't listen to these gurus about 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. I'm 25% win rate, but I make $100,000 a month. Blah 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 blah. Just don't listen to them, people. Please. Just stop listening to them stupid idiots. Okay. Hotkey trader. I'm going to be back at working. I'm going to be working on that today too. So I'll be back at it tomorrow at 9:30. See you then.